The more you cling, the more you suffer. The more you hold on to outcomes, people, or ideas of how things should be, the more you lose your peace. Detachment isn't about not caring. It's about trusting. Trusting that what's meant for you will find you. Trusting that you can let go without losing yourself. In today's video, I want to talk about detachment and how it's your secret key to magnetism, to taking your power back, and to start attracting the life you always wanted to live. When you live from a place of detachment, it helps to start attracting exactly what you want. And I will get into why it is the key, why it is going to unlock everything for you, and what detachment actually is, what it looks like to be too attached, and how you can start really embodying detachment today to completely change your life and your relationships. So, if you're ready, let's get into it. Welcome to She Who Attracts, where we tap into feminine power, siren energy, and the art of magnetism. Each week, I share tools and practices to help you embody your highest self and live the life you were always meant to live. So, if that's something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button and stick around. And for those of you ready to go deeper in your healing journey, I actually offer one-on-one coaching. So, if you are ready to work one-on-one with somebody, really dive into your personal transformation, then check out that link in the description below. All right, so if you're ready, let's dive into detachment and how it is your magic key to creating a beautiful, wonderful life. So before we get into what attachment actually is, I want to talk about what does it look like to be too attached. So in relationships, this could look like getting really anxious when you don't hear from somebody. You're chasing them down, you're chasing them with texts, you're overthinking your text to them, you're looking for validation from them, and you're unintentionally giving your power away to their happiness, what they want, and you're just really, really anxious about the outcome of the relationship. You feel anxious if they pull away, you feel anxious if it doesn't quite look the exact way that you had in your head. This can also show up in everyday life as well. It's not just relationships. So how this shows up in everyday life is social media. If you're really, really wanting a specific amount of likes or a specific amount of views, maybe you get upset if your favorite thing breaks or you don't have the newest and best thing. You're really attached to specific material things in your life, or you're really thrown off if plans change or life doesn't quite align with the timeline in your head. It doesn't quite go the way that you thought it would go. You potentially tie your worth to your title at work, your salary, or your achievements. You obsess over finances, and the only way that you can feel safe or happy is if you finally get that amount of money that you've always been seeking. Or maybe your personal identity has to be a specific way. You could really want to be the pretty one, or the smart one, or the one that has it all together, or the one that has finally achieved it all, right? You overly attach yourself to these specific ways of being perceived. But the thing is, true detachment is about realizing that nothing external can define you. So nothing external defines you, then what defines you? You define you. Whatever you want to do, however you want to be perceived is wonderful. Having a specific timeline in life is a beautiful thing, right? Having goals like likes and views is wonderful, but it's when we become too attached to those types of things, when we're gripping the things that we want in our hands, and when we are so needing to be in control of these things, then that's when the magic gets cut off. That's when the power goes to external things. The power goes to other people in relationships, to outside external things. Maybe you give your power away to external validation, right? And this is where, again, our magnetism and our magic gets cut off at the knees. So what is the law of detachment? The law of detachment is all about freeing yourself from the need to control. It's about trust. It says, I release this and I trust that everything will unfold as it should. It doesn't mean indifference. It means showing up fully, giving your best, and then letting go of the grip that you have on the outcome. So the more you cling, the more power gets stripped away from you. And the more that you release, the more magnetic and powerful you become. So when we become too attached in life, it can create these sort of blinders that we have up, right? If you're going for a really great job, but you have 5 different jobs in front of you, but you're so attached to that one specific job, you're not able to see the potential of the other 4, right? Maybe you're attached to job number 1 and you want it so bad, and you need to have that one, and that needs to be the one, right? And you're just really gripping that one. But what you don't realize is that job number 4 is actually your purpose. It's actually meant for you, and it's actually 10 times better than job number 1. Right? This can happen in relationships as well. We're so attached to it being that specific person that we can't quite see that that specific person has all the red flags, all the bells, all the whistles, all the things are going off, right? Our nervous system is a wreck, and we just can't quite see it because we're so attached to it being that one specific person that we don't see that actually our soulmate is 10 times better and just around the corner if we could just let go of the grip that we have on that one specific person, right? So the art of detachment is being so in your trust. It's trusting yourself to attract exactly what's meant for you. It's trusting God, source, universe to bring you exactly what is meant for you. And when things happen, when you don't get the job that you wanted, or you don't get the relationship that you wanted, you trust so much that you say, oh my goodness, what could be next for me? I'm excited to see. If I can't have this, then there must be something better. Otherwise, this would not go away from me. If this goes away from me, I am meant for something better. I trust in that. So it's trust that whatever's meant for you can't be lost, this or something better, but it's also confidence in your worth, right? You know that you are so worthy of only the best. You are so worthy of peace, of love, of magic, and of abundance. And anything that comes to you should be laced in that. And if it's not, you have the detachment power to see that, right? You know that only good things come to you because that's what you're worthy of. And you don't have these blinders being so attached to specific things. So you're able to see that something is not meant for you, and you're able to call in beautiful things when you're not gripping the control and the outcome. And in a relationship, detachment creates this polarity. You lean back, he leans forward, right? It creates this sort of magnetism that says, I want you, but I don't need you. If something were to happen and it doesn't work out, that's okay, because I trust myself to get through it. And I trust the universe, God, source, to bring me what is actually meant for me, right? So in that sense, you stop being ruled by this fear of loss and you start radiating from this place of, I am the prize. I am the one doing the choosing, and I am the one that you should feel so lucky to have, right? That is coming from a place of worth, of prize, queen, goddess energy. So I want you to imagine a queen sitting on her throne, right? Men are not running away from her at all. They are drawn to her because she's sitting from a place of confidence, of worth, of knowing exactly who she is and trusting that everything that works out for her is a beautiful, wonderful gift. So when you are embodying this detachment, which equals trust, then you know that when things come to you, it's always a gift. Rejection is only redirection, right? That's all that is. So when you can see the gifts in everything, you can finally understand how life works. You can finally be at peace with your life, with yourself, because you understand that everything is for you, not against you. Anything that comes to you is either helping you to skyrocket to next, or it is absolutely meant to be here and stay. So I want you to detach from the idea that your worth is tied to someone else's opinion. Detach from the belief that love has to look a certain way. And detach from the expectations that only drain you and dull your magic. In this space of letting go, you make room for miracles, growth, and magic. So let me know in the comments what detachment and trusting looks like for you, and if you are ready to fully step in to your feminine power and your magnetism. Hit that subscribe button, stick around, because each week I'm bringing more and more tools and practices for you to fully step into your highest self. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are ready to take that next step, check out my Quantum Leap video. So this is all about manifesting, it's about stepping into your magnetism, and it's about taking this detachment idea and taking it to the next level and fully calling in everything that you've wanted and more. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful rest of your day.